What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and remember the gold glitch. Because if you've tried it recently, it's gone. It's done. It's over. Hopefully, all of you who could do this glitch got enough gold, but they hotfixed it. And it was kind of crazy. So, yesterday, along with our bi weekly reset, we also got Hotfix 1.1.5, and basically they said that this was to address an issue that impacted players where they were experiencing crashing when launching the game, which I haven't heard anybody complain about. The only crashing that was going on was the gold economy because people were doing this left and right. So the patch sizes were 8.23 gig on the Xbox Series XS. The PS5 had 0.54, PC 5.49, Steam 0.27, and Mac had 9 gigabytes. So I don't know. Obviously, I really did not hear anybody say anything about this. I didn't hear anybody complain about this. I never experienced the crashing, but again, if you're experiencing crashing, that doesn't mean that it doesn't exist or anything like that. But what we do know does not exist anymore is this gold glitch. And the reason that they did it was, again, because they just didn't want, people kind of getting all that gold. They want to keep you in the game. They want you to stay invested in it. That's why they do all these weird things with the game. And I gotta hand it to them. I really did not think that they were going to fix it this quickly. I knew they would fix it because if you have any history with the Assassin's Creed series or with Ubisoft, they always fix player beneficial glitches almost immediately. Now, what do I mean when I say player beneficial? I mean anything like, obviously, this gold glitch, or if you're getting crazy XP doing something. We were doing all kinds of builds in Odyssey. Like I had a archer build or a hunter build, and I could shoot one arrow and do over 10 million damage to like one creature. So, I mean, I not only destroyed it, but I destroyed its whole ancestry with the one arrow. And, they started nerfing things like that. They do this because they want you to invest time. It looks good when you put a lot of time into a game. If you're constantly dumping all your time into it, it makes it look like you're that interested in the game. However, as we've seen slowly with the progression from Origins to Shadows, people kind of play less and less. Valhalla was a complete buggy mess, so a lot of people completely either stopped playing that game altogether, or, they would only do the weeklies. They would only log in to do the weekly resets and see what's new, or they would wait to see my dailies where I would show you what you have daily, and then they would act accordingly. They would, use that and go and make a purchase or not, depending on how much opal they had. Other than that, people really weren't interested. A lot of people, they just couldn't handle the bugs. Now, Mirage came out, a lot of people skipped it. It was actually a really good game, but a lot of people were, number one, not interested in Basim. Number two, they weren't interested in the game because they felt that Valhalla was just bloated and buggy, and they just didn't trust that Mirage was going to do well. However, those of us who did stick with it, those of us who did buy it, who did play it, did enjoy it, there is a new DLC that's coming out in something like 2 weeks for Assassin's Creed Mirage. And, if you do have Mirage, I highly recommend it. It is actually a pretty good game. Now, Assassin's Creed Shadows came out, and first of all, there was a lot of controversy, obviously. Second, everybody, who did play it absolutely loved it. It did sell well. It did do well. And I enjoy it, but once you complete the game, that's pretty much it. I come back maybe for like the weeklies, the bi-weeklies, but I'm not as invested in the game as I was first invested when, you know, like when I first played the game, then when they updated the game, when Close of Valaji came out, I really wasn't that invested. And, you know, that's where a lot of people are. A lot of people are playing other games. Ghost of Yotei had most of my attention up until, you know, this gold glitch. However, like I said, it's gone. I'm pretty much sure that this hotfix was only to address the gold glitch. I will be looking around, as will other YouTubers like Scatha, because whenever they do something like this, at least our experience with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they would fix one thing and like 5 other things would break, either for better or worse, or way worse. So we'll see what happens. But in all honesty, Shadows has been pretty clean. We'll see what goes on now. Unfortunately now, if you want gold, you're going to have to go and do the Corrupted Castles, which, in all honesty, I don't like the Corrupted Castles. They're really boring. They're pointless. You know, like a lot of people thought that they were going to give like special gear or something like that. It really doesn't. You know, like you don't get extra keys. You do get extra gold, anywhere from 1 to 3 pieces, but I don't know that that's enough to get people to like constantly play it. And that's why we're seeing with the bi-weekly resets now, they add that entirely so that you can go and do these Corrupted Castles. It should have been, we were expecting one thing, they gave us something else completely. So anyway, like I said, this is a hotfix. It was pretty much just to fix the gold. It wasn't to fix any crashing. It wasn't a title update either, so they didn't add anything new to the game. But again, if they did break something when they try to fix the gold glitch, we'll let you guys know what's going on. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Yar yee!